And I'm back. Hi, it's Monica here. The cabs are here. Yeah, I'm feeling good. It's a weekend, and Valentine's week is coming up. I hope you all are doing well. Tonight, I'm going to do, inspired by my friend Duggar, who does awesome flip cups. His cells are amazing. It's great the way he does them, and he's done a couple of videos, which is great because he hadn't done one in a long time. And anyway, I have not done an actual flip cup that I can think of in quite a while. I think the last one I did was actually the one that's inspiring tonight's flip cup pour. But of course there's a what if in it. But before I get into all that, I want to show you this lovely thing I found to kind of keep the camera focused. And I thought it was really perfect for me because it says, oops. I love that. And it was green. I was like, meant to be, meant to be. Okay, but I want to show you some dried paintings first. And the first one is my cupcake pour. I think I've shown the dried version of this. And real pretty, a mess with the inside, but what I really like are like the little hearts that I threw around in it everywhere. I tried to do the design of having the shape of hearts everywhere, and I really like it. I think the colors are really nice. Pink is for Valentine's Day, so yeah, that's my cupcake pour. Another one was my leftover paint. It was that traveling tree ring. It was green. It's very shiny because of the metallic, so I'm going to try to bring it so that you can see the lines, the purples and the teals, turquoises, and the green. This has some interesting little like pink in it. It's pretty cool, but I like the whole look of it. Not bad for, leftover paint. Yeah. Oh, forgot to set my timer. This one is actually for a trade piece I'm working on, and it dried very much darker, and I'm not quite sure if they will want a lighter magenta or if this magenta is good, but real pretty metallics in it. I can get that shimmer for you. And yeah, celled up real nice up in here. I really like this little river of cells. Yep. And then I was doing my series of like what ifs, and this was the last one that you saw, which was the I did the dump of color pour, and this time I used the white on top instead of the black. And things you see afterwards, like the composition, I was trying to show a little bit because I always lose the purples, even though I reincorporated them in a last cup here. I should have poured this end off a little bit to make the composition better, but I like it. It's real colorful. That center is really, let me see if I can get that for you. It has a lot of fun cells in it. Real nice. I like that. But that's that one. And then the first one that I did, I actually didn't come out like the sample one, but I used the black. And, to look at it, it's so, I like it. I like you got the lines of the cells coming through, even though it's kind of looks like it's thrown out there. You have definite lines still with the cells, the way the cells filled in. But was something that was kind of neat that I didn't realize, and actually you guys are getting a pretty good view. When you look at it without the lights on it, it has a different look to it. It's actually kind of dark. I'm going to actually do something to show you what I thought was really neat about this one, because it kind of reminded me of like my high school days in a way. it's going to get funny. Just going to dim the lights a bit. And this is mostly the flashes in here. Oh, I forgot about the light from my camera. But if you look at this in the dark, oh, you know, from my phone, it's not going to show. But you kind of get the idea. It's very like glow in the dark, like neon, even though the flash isn't really per se a neon. But it's really cool and really bright. Let me see if I can get it from a distance. Anyway, it kind of reminded me of those blacklight posters. Anyway, I really like it. It's kind of cool, and the cells are got all the metallic and everything in it. Maybe too many colors in a dump, but it was still fun. It was still my what if about my color fusion, and yes, I will still. I'm gonna do it with the diffuser. I'm gonna get there, but trying some other things for a minute. So my latest what if is, again, I've been seeing Doug do his flip cups. Come out so cool. And I actually just recently sold my Candyland painting, which I will show you right here. This lovely candy, which I love, has found a new home. And it's going to a good home. I know they will take care of it and love it and kiss it and call it George. No. Anyway, very pretty. Going to a new home. Excited, but was thinking maybe I could try to not reproduce it, but experiment with the colors again, doing a flip cup. But the thing is that my what if for tonight is that, oh, let me just put this timer on, even though I'm already probably too much time showing the dry paintings, but I'd seen kind of people do things differently. Like I've seen them start with the white cup with the white paint in the bottom, and then I've seen them add paint and then just squirt white into it for their flip cup. So that's going to be my experiment, is I'm going to do 2 8x10s. One I'm going to start with white and then add in the colors, and then the other one I'm going to add in colors and just squeeze white down into it. And I've already sprayed my cups with the WD-40 silicone spray. So I'm just going to make sure I'm in focus. I'm going to just move this up just a little bit. Alright. So this one I'm just going to start with the white. This one I'm going to wait. God, it's been a while since I've done a flip cup. And then I'm going to go with the DecoArt Cerulean Blue. And this I'm just going to start with the Cerulean Blue. And then I have a tiny bit of this DecoArt Mink Pearl. Just going to add a bit to it, not too much, because that and that Mink Pearl sometimes takes over. But I really like the shimmer in my original Candyland one. And I've got some Grumbacher Turquoise Green. And then I've got DecoArt Champagne Gold and Splendid Gold Mix. And then I'm going to go with the DecoArt Quinacridone Magenta. And I'm going to I'm going to squeeze some white down into there and a little bit on top of here, and I'm going to do just a quick little layer again. So the DecoArt Cerulean Blue, I don't know if there's anything left in this. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh. That's a true oopsie. I just like to get every last drop of my paint bottles. Okay, I'll stop. Grumbacher Turquoise Green. That's how I was supposed to be doing it. The DecoArt Champagne Gold. The DecoArt Quinacridone Magenta. This one is a much darker magenta. And then this one, just a little bit more white. This one, I'm going to try to squeeze it down in there. Oh, glad that didn't get in there. Saved me a big booger in my painting. Alright, so watching Doug's videos, he's such a character. And Doug, you might be drinking iced coffee, but mine's a little bit redder. I don't know if he was drinking coffee at night, but I can't do that. I will be up all night for sure. Okay, let's try to keep that somewhat in focus. All right, so this one is the one that has, oh no, this one. This one is the one with the white on the bottom. And I'm just going to cup it like that. And then this one was the blue, and then I kind of, hopefully, actually doesn't look like there's enough in there. It's probably all in the middle. Flip cup that one. Alright, you guys are in view. You can see my paint has come all the way down on this cup. That silicone spray really helps and helps with the cleanup. Now, I don't know. Doug does magic, so I'm sure he's not going to, I'm not going to get the same kind of cells he does, but we shall see. Nice, I've got the magenta and the blue cells like my other one did. So see, other than a little bit on the edge, good to go. I don't know why I did that. I saw somebody and I kind of get to see what I'm going to get. And again, pretty much gone. Let that set up for just a little bit. This one I have more cells than this one. This one's more ribbony. Hope you guys can see that. I will definitely be bringing them closer. This one obviously has a lot more white that's showing. And so I'm wondering if when I tilt this, or if the white will come up. Even though there's cells there, I'm just going to go ahead because it did shake up and I do see air bubbles. I'm just going to give them a quick torch. See that really big one? And that's why I have my trusty skewer to pop those air bubbles. all the paints that I'm using tonight have treadmill silicone in them. Alright, I'm going to move this one over for a second. I'll move this around. I'm not a big fan of this white, too much white. So I know the flip cups are usually faster, but I'm still going to go somewhat slow so that my cells don't get too distorted. And that's part of the fun, I think, is the tilting. If you don't do this, you don't know so much about the prep that goes into preparing before the video, and then sometimes for me, the video just comes and goes and then doesn't last long enough for me. This is really kind of interesting. I'm going to go ahead and pour it this way. It's almost like a abalone shell looking there. I'm just going to keep working my way down. That's the way I'm going to choose tonight. It's been a while since I've done a flip cup to get my corners done. So it's been raining a lot here in Northern California, which, you know, we need it, but sometimes just gets a little dreary sometimes, so much rain. See, I'm getting those white cells, which I don't like. Which I will tap, tap, tap at them because I don't like the white cells. It's an interesting blue area. So push that paint back. I'll be right back to you. Come down and get my last corner. I really like the turquoise cells in the white, which isn't really white, it's kind of a light yellow, and I know it's the gold and the mink pearl that's making it so pretty. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done a flip cup, and it looks like I'm a little bit low on paint, which always add a little bit more if I need to, but it's very slow moving. But I'll catch it. Might just be just perfect. Doesn't look too stretched out on the other side yet. So just gonna bring my paint down a little bit. over to this side. Okay. Let me get what's left of my paint back into the middle. Got an interesting little half circle there. Well, this is far from the Candyland. I must have used a lot more white the first time. I probably used enough paint the first time. Actually, it's good. All my corners are covered, so that's good. I'm going to rinse my hands real quick. I'm going to torch it, and then I'll move on over to the other one. And my timer's about to go off. But I'm doing 2 paintings, so I get double the time, right? It's got a pretty cool view of it. Now this one, let's see. Oh, look at my messy. So this one seems to have a lot of magenta in it. So I'm just gonna, maybe I'll wait. Just gonna try to give myself enough paint. But let's start this way. Let's just go a little faster with this one and see if it helps. This one did not sell up as much. It's almost got like the lines of more of a tree ring kind of thing. And it's got that funky white that I don't like. Ooh, I can hear the wind and the rain outside. Definitely not enough paint. So I'm going to add a little bit of paint to the end just to give it something to grab onto. Should just do another little cup, but I'm just going to see if this helps me. Because it is the turquoise green, so. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can hear that rain. It's coming down, coming down. Let's go this way. Can't worry about the sides later. Actually, let's go this way because I am not liking that white. Little canvases, I tell you, they give me more problems than the larger ones. Oops, can you guys see that? This one's definitely more shimmery. The cells are really, I mean, I'm thinking they'll come up when I torch, but they're just starting off so differently. I need to go back that way. So definitely I'd say using the white and squeezing it in. Maybe I should have stirred it a bit doing it that way, but I've seen other people have success with it. So it was another what if for a flip cup. So now I know. And it might still be an option. It just might have needed, obviously, a stir. And maybe even more paint might have made a difference. Be right back in focus in a minute. Yeah, so it's very, I mean, it's not stark white. Oh yeah, I need to go back and tilt off this little bit of turquoise in this corner. Thank you, turquoise green, for helping out. But you gotta go. Baby, bye, bye, bye. There we go. All right. Let me pull this paint back. Let's see what I'm going to do with it. Definitely not like Duggar's. But it's got some nice parts to it. Some of that white still might sink, I don't know. But you can never really see it, but my hand's real pretty. Boop. You ever do that? Make somebody look at your hand and go boop in their face. All right. I have no idea where I am on time, but I'm going to torch it a bit. I really like this one. Yeah, it's a little dark. I want my Candyland one. I think I'm going to have to add something else in. I'll just torch this one real quick. I got my oops with paint on it already. I'm going to probably pat down at those white cells, especially the ones in here. Maybe some of the ones in there. Just because I don't like them. But this was my what if experiment. I'll be doing a lot of things I have in my head this year. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet already, please click the subscribe button. If you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, it'll notify you when I upload another video. Click like and share. I will show you what great cells look like in a flip cup. I will go ahead and leave my friend Pour Me Another One, Doug's channel information down in the description when I'm done. But please leave a comment. It's best part of doing this, one of the best parts, if you get something great, is that you I get to talk to you guys all via the comments. Yeah, I'm going to just tap at these till the white goes away, but I won't make you watch it, but I'm going to do a quick close-up. So this one has the white, but there is, you know, color mixed in it. I love the gold and mink with the magenta and the blue. Real pretty. Of course, we'll show the dried version on another video. That's that one. And this one with the interesting, it's like a blue cave or a blue wave bottom with the nice crest of magenta and turquoise and the white coming over it. Some interesting lacing there. Bunch of little blue one-eyed ghosts. But yeah. So that's my what if on the flip cups. Use more paint next time, although as far as the layering, nothing's really stretched out. It looks kind of perfect amount, just not the desired look. Or, you know, you can never get the same flip cup or design again, but this is real nice. I may tip some of that off camera. But I will show the final versions, dried versions, in another video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.